Hello, and a big Idaho from Idaho. That sounded way less tacky in my head. So I am in Idaho. I've been here since Tuesday, having come from Chicago, but I didn't come directly from Chicago. I had to go via Dallas, Fort Worth, the airport there. And so what that meant was I was substantially more tired by the time I got there, but I was thankful for having done so because I got a quite marvelous view of the Rocky Mountains, something I have seen before, or at least in glimpses when I visited Denver, Colorado a few years ago, but never to this extent. In fact, I covered a huge patch of the Rocky Mountains, flying over it, of course. I didn't scale it with my rope. I don't have a rope, and even if I did, that would take forever, and I'm scared of heights. But ironically, I wasn't scared of heights, and I'm not scared of heights when I'm in a plane. I think it's because of that contained environment. After we left Texas, we obviously made a trajectory north toward Idaho, and we saw all manner. I say we, it was just me. Tara's back at home because this was a business trip, but she is meeting me in San Francisco. That is by the by. And so I got a window seat. Now, granted, there was this really inconsiderate wing in the way, but I suppose, thank goodness, it was there. Otherwise, we would have crashed, which is never good. It was just one of those extraordinary flights. I'd intended for most of the way to edit some videos so that I could get some out this week, and I ended up getting distracted by things that were 35,000 feet below me. But, who could blame me, really? I mean, it is quite a sight to behold. I think as these mountains were rushing by me, they weren't really rushing by me. It was at a gradual pace, although we were moving at 300 to 400 miles an hour. You figure that one out. I couldn't take my eyes off it, nor indeed my camera, so I just kept shooting. I was shooting pictures on my camera, as you can see, and it was delightful. I saw greenery and reddery, and is reddery a word? Probably not. And all manner of different shapes and sizes. I'm still talking about the mountains. So, it was just phenomenal. It was phenomenal. Not only are we talking about mountains, actually, though, because there were canyons along the way. Not of the grand variety, at least I don't think so, because we weren't along that path, but still quite amazing cuts in the earth that you could see aerially. Now, as I got closer to Idaho, I got quite the surprise. Now, bear in mind, I was not following along on any kind of map, so I didn't really have a sense for exactly where I was in the air and what was beneath me until this came into view. That there is the Salt Lake, Utah. And I recognized it instantly because of the demarcation between the sort of reddish color on the one side and the blue color on the other side. And it's demarcated by kind of a causeway, a railroad. And I don't know the science behind it because I'm not that way inclined, unfortunately. But on one side, it's become red, and on the other side, it's become blue. And so that was a nice surprise. I mean, I'm not sure that I've ever, except when I'm coming into land, I don't think I've ever spotted something that I actually recognized while flying over it, except for broadly the Atlantic Ocean. I mean, I was definitely able to go, that is the Atlantic Ocean. It's blue, and I've seen it for the last 3,000 miles. But this was quite an eye-opening surprise. And, of course, around it, you had all these sort of colorful solar panels and all of that. It was beautiful from up there. The lake itself looks like Superman's torso, just wet. It's like Superman wet himself and laid down. Sorry about that. I'm so sorry about that. He flies like this plane, which later came into land. We arrived at Idaho, and Idaho itself is quite beautiful in the sense of its mountainousness. That's surely not a word, but it is very, very beautiful, and there will be more on that in a Finding America video coming very soon on my trip here to Boise, which is turning out to be a rather lovely city, so I'm glad that I'm here. And that is it for this brief episode of Finding America. I just wanted to say a quick Idaho. I've done it again since I haven't done a video in about a week and a half because I've had a sick cat and I've been traveling. The cat is on the mend, we hope, we think. We're crossing our fingers. If you would like to support this channel and our travels around America, please do so at patreon.com/lostinthepond. Until next time, cheerio. Thank you for watching this episode of Lost in the Pond. Don't forget to hit my stupid little face to subscribe, and please share this video with the world. Hit me up on Twitter, Instagram and Facebook, and if you would like to support this channel, please do so at patreon.com/lostinthepond.